Miami Dolphins week 1 preseason game just wrapped up in a fun tie. We all love preseason game and the results, but I'm here to break it all down. I'm going to break up offense, defense, and then special teams. It's going to be a quick video. I don't have the deepest analysis just because there's only so much you can see on the TV copy. I'm going to be breaking down the offensive and defensive line game film on my commute to work tomorrow. So check out my other social medias, TikTok and Twitter, where I'll be doing more play breakdowns, and I actually should be able to upload them on YouTube Shorts as well. So keep your eyes posted for that. But hopping right into the offense, the Dolphins started their ones on the first drive of offense and defense. In terms of the offense, they were the ones aside from Tyreek and Waddle. And the offense looked good. We were driving down the field. We were getting to third and fourth downs, but we were converting them. Tua doing what he does best, spreading the defense out, going 5 wide, and he knows exactly where to go with the ball. I want to note a beautiful fourth down field outbreaker. So this is a long throw. This is something Mike McDaniel noted when he first got the job. Like, that's an impressive throw to be able to throw field side, because like, that's a throw that can get jumped for pick sixes, and Tua was able to perfectly execute it on a throw to Malik Washington. And once again, we were grooving. The run game was going. Specifically noted a good run behind the left side of the offensive line, but we were getting at worst like 3 to 4 yards, and we were getting a few chunk runs. Like I said, going third, fourth down, going 5 wide. That was kind of rinse and repeat. We got to the goal line, and then we ran the ball 4 straight times and got stuffed. So that's where that drive sucked and ended. But overall, looked good. Tua looked how you want him to look. And a lot of positive signs from our receiver group. We didn't have Tyreek and Waddle, and the rest of the group looked really good. It's a deep group. Especially with what some of them can provide outside of just the receiver position. I think about D. Eskridge and what he can do on special teams. Taj Washington had a phenomenal day, looking super shifty. Had a deep ball that was thrown to him by Zach Wilson, just making multiple plays. So he's really fighting for a roster spot. Typically, teams only carry 5, maybe 6 receiver positions. So I'm curious. I feel like you have 4 receivers already kind of locked in between Tyreek, Waddle, Malik, and Nick Westbrook-Akine. If they only go 5, is it Taj? Is it D? Maybe they keep both, and then you have 6. So something to look out for, but a good problem to have. In terms of the offensive line, like I said, it's hard to fully analyze. I'm going to do a lot of that tomorrow. But with that said, I've heard from people I respect, Patrick Paul seemed to have done good. Jonah whiffed the block on one of the blown-up runs at the goal line. And I really don't have much more else to add. I'll do more breakdown tomorrow. The running backs all looked pretty solid. They all had their moments. I would say of the group, the one that looked probably the worst was Jalen Wright. Alexander Madison had a touchdown. Ali Gordon, I believe, had, I think, only 1 touchdown. But I really loved what I saw from Ali. Looks big, but also explosive. The last drive of the game had a beautiful catch on a 4th down to pick it up, in a contested catch, and then continue to fight for extra yards. And he's a dude that, he's big. When you see our other running backs, specifically like Achane, he's small, and then you see this big, thick dude, no pause, and it still has that athleticism. I'm really excited for Ali Gordon moving forward. Alexander Madison did go down with an injury. It appears it might have been a concussion-related injury. I'm not fully sure, but I'm excited what we're going to see with that running back field. But a lot of the analysis that needs to be done is, unfortunately, like I said, it's going to be how well was the offensive line and the tight ends in terms of run blocking, which I'll have more analysis on. In terms of the defense, the first drive of the game, Willie Gay already making plays. I'm very excited to see how he's used in the regular season, because they seem pretty set on Tyrell Dotson and Brooks being kind of the every down backs in terms of linebackers. But you can rotate a little bit early downs. Maybe they just use them as a chess piece. Do they go 3 linebackers a little more often because you have good athleticism? I'm just excited to see how he's utilized, because he's a weapon for our defense. I noted Matthew Butler being pretty disruptive up front. I saw him get in the face of a quarterback. Jordan Phillips had a very strong day. I only noted 1 or 2 plays from Jordan Phillips, but also, once again, I'm giving it to credit to the people that I respect, Travis Wingfield, Kyle Krabs, and other guys for noting how well Jordan Phillips played. Grayson Murphy, I noted having a good impact play. In terms of the DBs, we saw Jack Jones make a few plays, although one was called back on a PI. I really don't have that much more to add on the defense. Overall, looked pretty solid. I saw someone note Ethan Bonner looked good, which I wasn't fully dialed in come the second half, but if that's the case, that's good to see. Obviously, I have more analysis, but overall, I have a lot of confidence in Anthony Weaver. Obviously, you go pretty vanilla in the preseason, but I still just what I see from him, and the whole thought process behind the schemes. It's easy for us, complicated for the offense to defend, and you kind of saw that, especially towards the end of the game where we started sending pressure, and it was quite effective. And once you add the fact that when we have our starting defense in, where it's Zach Sealer, Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, Chop Robinson, like, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And then, honestly, the biggest note I have is the special teams looked phenomenal. On the kick return defense, like, they barely got the ball past the 20, and we were consistently getting the ball to like the 40. Our punt returns look good. So obviously it's only preseason, but I have a lot of high hope with our new special teams coordinator because that unit looked very good. So those are the notes I have for the game. Keep your eyes posted on my other social media accounts to do some more play-by-play breakdowns. But that's all I got. Comment your thoughts down below. Fins up.